Hey,
It's done. Okay.
just make sure
Um,
we cannot be heard.
oh, they can hear you.
Can they hear us? Hello,
Yes, they
chat.
can.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'm gonna do social media stuff. If you guys have social media, feel free to share
Mhm.
this around as much as you want.
I,
Yeah,
I
you
have
do.
zero social media. Not at
I
all.
have I have all of them, so I will
Oh,
retweet, repost.
she wasn't lying. They can hear us right out the gate. I, I tuned in. She's like, yeah, I'm just going straight into this.
Perfect.
Hi, Pug. We are having fun now. We are having fun now. We are having fun now. Hope you all are good. I still love the fact that my thing says Sly Cooper, and I'm like, I still remember what happened that Thursday.
I need to play those games one day.
If you were closer to me, I would just tell you, come on over. I have my PS2. I have the first 3 games. Come on down.
I've heard good things about
Oh yeah, hell yeah. And I told you what happened to me, right?
them. If you have, I forgot what is it?
Am I allowed to say? Because it is regarding my stream.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm asking. I don't want to. I don't want to step on your toes. You know
Oh, you're
that.
fine. You're fine.
No. The first day that I decided to play um, Sly Cooper was on Echo's birthday. Literally, I played it late at night and everything like that. And I got rated into by Kevin Miller, the voice of Sly Cooper.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's really neat.
It made it funnier because the name of the profile literally just says the. It said capital T, capital H, capital E, the Kevin Miller. And I'm like, hi, Raiders, welcome on in and everything. The Kevin Miller. And my mind goes, why does that name sound familiar? But I'm just chatting with everybody. I'm like, hey guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome in. Everybody, hope you had a good raid. And I'm just chatting with everybody. And then eventually somebody from the raid goes, you've been raided by the voice of Sly Cooper. And I'm reading that out loud. I'm like, oh, you've been raided by the voice of the what?
Whoa.
Just
Excuse
pause.
me?
I just went, pause. Wait. Next thing you know, Donut, Melissa, and Kevo, all are my mods, are spazzing out in my chat.
Oh gosh.
Right,
Rightfully
Mel?
so.
Mel's in chat right now. Hi, Mel. But yeah, it was Donut,
Hey
Melissa,
Neon.
and Kevo. Kevo literally woke up and happened to tune in to that exact moment and went, wait, what the hell? Holy streak, Batman.
55 stream streak. Thank you so
Wow.
much.
Let's go.
I don't know if I want to say that because that sounds like a tongue twister. I think some of those are supposed to be emotes.
Nat's here. Hi Nat. Hi
Oh my
Jade.
god, but yeah, no, it was wild. Lore, hi Lore.
Lore. Hi Lore.
I love me some lore.
Me too.
No, like the story kind. No.
What's up, Danny?
You should just tell Danny, hey, long time no see.
Hi Tronic.
Story time, story time. Yes. Oh, I guess we should just say hi to everybody the right way, right? Just go, yeah,
Yeah.
uh, huh.
Hoi-ya! Hoi!
That should be the right way to greet people.
Hoi!
Hey Shadow Pay.
I did a
Sad.
charity stream one time, and one of the redeems that you could do was I had to speak in only link noises for 3 minutes if they donated like a certain amount of money.
That sounds
It
amazing.
was incredibly awkward but amazing.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
Hey, Allie, I don't want
Yes.
to alarm you.
Yeah.
You have another streaker.
Oh, thank you for vouching
Another?
for Streak Arcade.
Oh, my pleasure. Hi, Neon. Oh, wait. Dailies.
Yeah, get
What am
your
I at?
daily with a sweet peach treat.
87. Jesus Christ. It would have been a lot more, and you know it.
Yeah, you took like that little break because you didn't want to end the funny number.
I didn't want to get off of 69. No.
69
Which made it funnier because
dudes.
I, whoa.
Just got my
Literally-
first one.
Yay.
Nice. Yay. No, because over at Kiora's, I did the same thing. I didn't want to, and actually, she didn't want me to break 69 either. At some point, I was like, no, I'm just going to keep going. And then I think I made it to 72 or something like that. And she reset me to 69.
That's funny.
She literally reset me to 69 and made a completely new redeem, specifically so that you can see how many dailies you had and without collecting a daily, specifically so that I would not break the 69. And eventually I broke the 69 just because I was like, I think I'm over it. Let's just continue. That's why I did it with you as well. Yeah, it was funny.
Okay. Just
Wait, did your
about-
ad already go through? Oh no, you're in ads.
Yeah, we're in ads right now.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
So after that, he's
That's-
good to come on in if he wants.
I think Thais a they.
They. Okay, thank you for correcting me.
Yes, I was like, I know I heard you say it earlier. I was like, wait, I don't want to be mistaken, but if I recall correctly, Thais they them.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Mm.
All right. Social media has been shared. Thank you, Laura.
We're being.
Yeah,
we're
we have
being social.
ads going on at the moment, and
Mm.
we're also we still got about 7 minutes before we start the discussion. Jess and Fiery Ashes, we're just waiting on them.
I'm just happy. I'm enjoying my half a can of Celsius.
Can. Oops. That's,
Hey, like I said, I'm just happy it didn't all spill out.
mhm.
I got me some food as well, and I'm just chatting with you guys, and I'm not even eating.
It is currently trans o'clock for me, so I'm taking my medicine.
Let's
Yes,
go.
please. That goes for everybody that can hear us. Take your meds. This is your med check.
Take your medicines, hydrate, and stretch.
I just remember. I
Do
was
that-
like, did
do
I
that-
take my meds this morning? I did.
Did
I did.
that thing everybody talks about, the caring for self thing. Yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but do it.
What? What do you mean?
Caring for self? Ugh.
Mhm.
It's a Jess.
Hi, Jess.
It's a Jess.
I love it. I love that picture actually. Oh, what
I
the?
was just gonna. She did not want to talk to us. What?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Bye. That picture. I was gonna say the same thing. It's so cute.
It's so
Their
cool.
avatar.
I just go, it's a Jess. And they went, nope, not yet.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hey guys,
There she is.
Hi.
There we go.
I made it. I made it in. Discord is working.
Yay.
Sorry for scaring you.
No, that's fine. How are y'all?
Good. How
I'm
are
great.
you?
I'm just happy to be
good.
here.
How was
I
breakfast?
just shared out the podcast everywhere, so
Thank you.
hopefully some folks from my community will see it and roll in. That'd be nice.
Well, I know that you'll personally appreciate the charity that we're raising money for. Hey, I recognize
Yeah.
that person, Nintendom. I know them from your community.
Ooh,
Here you are. I was looking
Welcome
for
in,
your-
friend.
totally not following because of an amazing name.
That is an amazing name.
Totally not.
Mm.
No.
Apparently, I'm not following. What the heck?
Are they a stream?
I don't know.
You just made the list.
I just see a me picture and I think
Thank
it's
you for the
awesome.
follow, Jess. I thought you already did.
I know that must have been like Twitch just randomly does that.
It
sometimes.
does.
It does.
Oh my god, I hate it.
100%.
Thank you for the follow.
The amount of times that's happened where I've been in somebody's stream where I'm like, I have been here before. Like, there's no way that I wasn't following.
My dad is something else, I swear.
I like the celebratory fireworks. Yo, Neon.
You just made the list. That's the part I love.
It's so funny. I've known Neon as long as I've known you now, Jess. Neon's good fella. We like Neon. around
Nintendo,
here.
trust me, I know the feeling. I know the feeling a little too well.
Unfortunately, we can't say the same about that Genope guy. You gotta look out for
Right?
him.
I know.
Can we get
I'll
an
keep my eyes out.
exclamation point Genope in the chat, please?
Damn it, I'm trying to remember how to spell the damn name.
XHI.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it's an anagram for or whatever the word is for Phoenix.
Oh.
Oh, is it not working?
No. The Neon did it just before I did.
Oh, okay.
So
There it is.
cool now.
Never heard of him. Who?
No, I can never remember how to spell it because I'm like, I know there's an H in there, but I don't remember where. That's my problem. So I'm always like, is it XIHN? Is it something like, I always do something like that. Luckily for me, Genope was in chat earlier, so I just did the @ symbol and it found his name that way.
Oh, thank you, Dom. I love my paper peach. It's based on me X Peach, like we're like combined into one person. I have variants of it, and there might be a little something coming up here really soon. As far as my PNG model goes, so stay tuned around the beginning of May. And here comes the Raiders.
Oh hey.
Yay.
Yo,
Raiders.
Fruities are coming. The Fruities are coming.
Tiwi.
Hi, Fruities.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Tai. I was hanging out in your stream earlier, watching you play Danky Kang. It seemed like you were having a lot of fun. Everybody, please go give Tai a follow. Tai is a great friend of mine. I'm honored to be part of the Fruities with them.
Done.
They're a great human being, very much a philanthropist, if I could speak.
Speaking's hard from what I've heard.
For everybody coming in, it's nice to meet you. My name is Allie. I'm the owner of the Zelda Hub. I'm here with several friends. We're still waiting on one person to pop in. And we're going to be doing some Zelda discussion here today. We're going to hit some hot button topics today. So if you want that
Oh yeah, I'm gonna scare people away with my controversial Zelda opinions.
fiery, yeah,
I'm so excited.
It just dawned on Melissa. Thank you for 7 stream streak. And it just dawned
I
on
actually
me.
have some real hot takes with Zelda.
Jess,
Is it
it
too late for me
actually
to
kind
leave?
of dawns on me.
But people
I
wanna
think this is
cancel
the
me for
first
my
time in
Zelda opinion.
history on stream, a Zelda stream that is, that the Zelda Hub and the Zelda universe have combined powers.
This is I don't think people are ready.
We're gonna blow up the internet.
Combining powers.
We're gonna form a Megazord.
I was gonna say this. I was literally just about to say that. I swear to God.
Can we not like be Voltron or something? Oh my god.
But as you guys can see, I have posted in the chat. You can also If one of my mods wants to also put exclamation point donation in the chat for me, we are also raising money for the Trans Empowerment Project. And the Trans Empowerment Project is an amazing group of people that raise money. They're like kind of like a grassroots. They're nonprofit, and they do a lot of things for disabled trans people, gender expansive communities of color, and just they make a world of difference in the lives of so many people. And if you can donate a couple bucks, that's great. You're not required to donate, but any donations goes directly to the charity. It doesn't go to me or any of my friends here today. It goes directly to them. It's done through Tiltify, and they got a pretty good reputation, so you know it's on the up and up. Thumbs up. So thank you all in advance to anybody who donates. I appreciate it. We do have a small goal of $100 for this stream. If we hit $100, there's our first donation. I can't quite see. I think it's $3.69. Nice. Thank you, Tai.
Nice.
Thank you. You also get to make the stream meow whenever
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So
nice.
If we hit that $100 goal, I gotta go with something Zelda themed today, considering the nature of our charity or the nature of our stream. I will do a 100% run of Twilight Princess. Not Twilight Princess. Skyward Sword. I'm sorry. I already
was
did
like
Twilight
Princess. Skyward Sword still though, but
I just did 100% Twilight Princess. I'll do a 100% Skyward Sword run if we hit that hundo by the end.
You know, Skyward Sword is one of the few Zeldas I've actually 100%ed. It's fun to 100% because it doesn't have. I don't like side quests at all. So for me, it's like there's only one side quest in the whole game. And it's like, it's awesome. Like 100%ing that game is like, it's as easy as beating the game.
Yeah. It's like basically all you have to do is like, oh, thank you so much, Amelthea, for the $10. Appreciate that.
I love the Trans Empowerment Project. They're fantastic. I learned about the Trans Empowerment Project last year. They're fantastic.
Shinope coming in with $10. Thank you so much. You're amazing. You're all so amazing. Thank you so much. We've already raised over $23. You guys kick ass.
Let's go.
We're gonna smash that goal. That goal is going to be like Ganon at the end of the Master Sword. It's going to happen. So now that everybody's here, Ashes, I do want to welcome you in. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thanks for having me. I'm sorry that I'm here like on the minute at 1 p.m. for you. But thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be with you all.
I'm very honored that all of you are here. I want to go through all of you real quick, do some quick introductions. We'll start with you, Ashes. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here on Twitch and how you got into Zelda.
Oh, sure. So my name is Fiery Ashes. I'm your favorite cryptid's favorite cryptid. I'm a full-time variety streamer, sometimes charity streamer. I mostly work with the LFA and my local children's hospital, but I love any charity that has been properly vetted by people and does good work, such as Trans Empowerment Project. I do different themed days every day of the week that I stream. So there are horror days and horror days and crafting days and
like,
cooking.
Okay.
And,
I have a few of those days sometimes.
well, those days that I accidentally said are what we call Thirsty Thursdays or Thirst Days, where we play romance-centered date like games, whether that's date everything or whatever. But awesome. Only Cans was one Valentine's Day, and that was wild.
Yes,
I didn't know that game. That's fun.
It's so ridiculous. But so yeah, Thirsty Thursdays, I guess, are what I accidentally said. But yeah, we do a little bit of all sorts of things, but every day is themed. So if something's not your jam, just come in on another day and hopefully there's a little something for you too. My main thing is that my spaces are all supportive vibes only instead of positive vibes only, because I think that's more realistic and sustainable for more people, especially in 2026. And I think that learning together is growing together. So we do a lot of like knowledge sharing in my spaces. And if that sounds good to you, I hope you come around. Sometimes you might catch me speedrunning. I speedrun 9 different games, and one game I speedrun 18 different categories for. But yeah, we do a little bit of all sorts of stuff. And you can just find me as Fiery Ashes in all the places that have video. And everywhere else, I'm a shy bunny because Fiery Ashes was taken. And Bunny is my first name. So it's nice to meet you all. Thank you for having me. And I'm so glad to know Princess Allie because of Neurodivergent Plus, which is a stream team I'm a co-founder of. And I'm so honored that, you know, she joined the team. And I got into Legend of Zelda back when... Back in the 90s, I got into it when Ocarina of Time came out, actually, because we weren't allowed to play video games for a long time. And it took a relative mailing our house a console with video games 7 times before it was kept by my family. And then finally we got to play it. And yeah, Ocarina of Time was the first one because I got to actually like acquire it myself at that point, and I love it. And I got really obsessed at that point. So it was the first game I'd ever played that was like that, you know.
I love that so much. Real quick, Arcade coming in with a $50 donation.
Yo!
Thank you so much.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you go.
Arcade.
That's
Arcade.
amazing.
We're
Let's
literally
go.
almost at the goal. Holy fuck.
Heck
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're almost to the goal, and we're 7 minutes into the discussion.
Let's
you
go.
are almost to $75, so you're almost
Hey,
3/4 of your way to your
Yeah.
goal.
Look at you all just absolutely owning this. I've said it many times. My community is amazing. You all never stop to amaze me. Ashes, I love to hear that about how you got into Zelda. That's very similar how to my youngest brother got into Zelda. Ocarina of Time is a very good starter game for a lot of Zelda fans, and how a lot of people got into it.
Yeah. I went back and played the others, but that was my starting point.
Arcade. Tell us a little bit about yourself, about what you do on Twitch, and let's hear your Zelda origin story.
Oh, jeez. Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Arcade. Hi. I am a variety retro streamer. You will mostly see me playing a lot of games, especially that I grew up on, especially from like the Super Nintendo era, or even now. Right now, I'm doing PS2 and Xbox, so I'm having a lot of fun with that. I mainly know Allie over here because she's wonderful, but I mainly know her because of I think you and I did meet in one of the Neurodivergent Plus raid trains.
We did.
Way back. And then now we are on the Cuties stream team together.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm definitely having a lot of fun with this and everything. I'm actually excited for today. But regarding my origin story, I laugh because it's actually really, really funny. I did not grow up on Zelda in the slightest. My dad was big in much more like action-packed games and such like that and everything. And as we all know, old school Zelda didn't exactly fit his criteria. So we played a lot of other games and such like that and everything. My first game, or games, I should say, was actually the Oracle's games.
Ooh.
That was my first Zelda game. Was
What?
both Oracle Ages and Oracle Seasons, and the reason being was because a buddy of mine told me that I should play these because of what you could get at the end, and it was so that you could play the other game in a new game plus. And I was like, that's what I want to do. I didn't care if it was Zelda. I was like, I want to do the new game plus. So I think it was Ages first, then Seasons. I cannot remember the order, but I think it was Ages first, then Seasons. So I played through Ages, got the password at the end, played through Seasons, got the password in the end, and then I went to try New Game Plus Ages, and then my friend wanted his 3DS back.
I love that.
So that was my introduction to all of that, and that was roughly 10 years ago. Ish. Actually, a little more than that because I was in college.
I love
at the
when I
time, so-
see people get into Zelda through like, because so many people, it's usually like A Link to the Past or it's Ocarina of Time, or
Ocarina, yeah.
in more recent years, it's like, oh, Breath of the Wild, and now you're hearing like hearing you saying, oh, it's the Oracle games. That's so
Oracles.
cool.
That's
And apparently, I found out later. I think it was from you, Ali, or some other Zelda fans, and everything. I was told that apparently the Oracles games are some of the harder Zelda games, and I
Yes,
went, but that
agreed.
was
They
my
really
first
are.
one.
They're very hard.
That
All
was my
right.
first one, and I beat it. Like,
Thank you
okay.
so much for sharing your story with us. I really loved hearing that. That's so cool. Um, Lady Amalthea, let
mm.
this be blessed with your amazing story. What do you do here on Twitch, and what is your Zelda origin story?
Well, hi, I'm Lady Amalthea. I run Whimsy Coffee Co. on Twitch. I stream under Lady Amalthea, but we run a little coffee shop, is what I like to say, is basically just a place for people to come hang out. We do early morning streams, have coffee, chat, and most recently, June of last year, I switched from being in sort of like a makers and crafting streamer. I'm a stained glass artist, and I used to do that on stream, but I was having a little bit of trouble, like kind of finding my way. And last year, I decided that I was going to start my journey playing through every single Zelda game from start to finish. So I've been doing that since June of last year. Excuse me, I had some health issues earlier this year, and I was actually playing through the Oracle games and actually decided to forego the Oracle games because I was not having fun playing them on stream. They are very difficult and I wasn't feeling very well. So we're currently on Wind Waker. So but I also took a break because Pokopia came out and I have been obsessed with Pokopia. So I've been playing a lot of Pokopia on stream. And Loftia is a cozy MMO that just came out. I'm a partner with them and I've been playing that the last couple of days as well. But really cozy vibes. We like to just hang out and chat, storytell, and I love learning about people. And friendship. Friendship's really important to me. Every Friday, we host a little segment called Friendship Friday. And it's just a practice in gratitude for people to come in and we write people's names down on post it notes and put them on a little board.
Aw.
We just takes time to just recognize that I started it in 2021. We actually just celebrated the 5-year anniversary for it. And I started it because I think COVID was really hard for a lot of people. Pandemic was, a lot of things kind of came out of the woodwork, and you kind of realize that some people in your life that you thought were close to you, like maybe family members, kind of came out as horrible people. So it was a way for me to recognize and remind myself that I did have like people in my life, in my found family and my friendships. And so we've been doing that for about 5 years now. And every Friday we do it. And it's just a real joy. I'm really lucky to be here on Twitch and have found some really amazing friendships. And yeah, we do a lot of charity work too. I think, Allie, you and I met through the National Children's Alliance and the Fruities.
Yep.
And we actually just hit a mark of, it's actually $41,000 that we've raised in the last 6 years
Oh wow.
for
That's
different
amazing.
organizations. The National Children's Alliance is one of them. Colorectal Cancer Alliance is a huge one for us. We did the Trans Empowerment Project, the Trevor Project, just among a whole bunch of others, and it's just been a joy. So I love it here. I'm having the best time of my life. And I'm really, really excited to be with you guys today. Big fan of Zelda Universe and the Zelda Hub, so I'm a little fangirly today. I said this to Allie earlier, but I'm really excited to be here with you guys today.
I love that. That's so wholesome. I love your little Friday thing you do with your community. I think that's really
Thanks.
sweet.
Yeah.
I love that so much. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I love
Yeah.
that.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
And Jess, Miss Jess, I would love if you shared
Hello.
us with us your little area of Twitch here, and let's get the Zelda Universe's owner's origin story with the Legend of Zelda series.
Yeah. Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, I am the creator of Zelda Universe and Zelda Wiki. I've been in the Zelda community for a very long time, since 2004. So that would be 22 years. I joined the Zelda community actually because of the Wind Waker, which was the first Zelda game I ever finished. I didn't have Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask for N64 growing up. N64 was my first Nintendo console, but honestly, I mostly just played Mario Party on it, and Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Snap. I really liked Pokemon before I liked Zelda. And I just really did not care about Zelda at all because I like things that are bright and colorful and have emotional stories. So when Wind Waker came out, I heard some really good things about it, and I got it and played it, and I absolutely loved it. And I couldn't get enough content about the Wind Waker. So naturally, just through Googling, I came across Zelda Universe, which was around at the time. Zelda Universe was founded in 2001 by my friend Lars Christian Simonson. And, I found Zelda Universe, joined the message boards immediately, and became like the most active person in the community. Ended up writing a bunch of content for the site, doing news reporting, moderating the message boards, and then eventually taking over the site in 2005. So like a year after I joined. And then like I formally became the owner in 2007 after I got rid of all the website traders that had their grubby little hands on it, and brought it back to the community. And I've been the owner ever since. So yeah, it really was the Wind Waker that brought me in. 2D Zelda, it's really difficult. I'm not good at it. I'm barely good at 3D Zelda. Let's be honest here. I'm not the best.
No
but I just,
comment.
there are things that I love. There are things that I love about Zelda, and it's the stories, it's the animations and the characters. It's the emotion in it. So like my favorite Zelda games have always been the ones that are much more heavy on the presentation and the story. So I really love Wind Waker's still my top of all time. I think Minish Cap actually might be my second favorite. It's the only
Good
2D one that I really like. And then Twilight Princess is definitely my third favorite. I really like the atmosphere. I think at first I really didn't like Twilight Princess when it first came out. And then like over time it's really grown on me as kind of just a good foil to Wind Waker. It does lose a lot of the expressiveness that I love about the Wind Waker though, and
Yeah.
that's why Wind Waker's just peak. Wind Waker is peak of all time. So big shout out to Wind Waker fans. But that's why I am a Zelda fan is because of Wind Waker and because of the awesome community that became my best friends. And then it just became, Zelda became a tradition of something that I do with my friends, not just something that I play for what it is, but something that is a part of all my friendships. That's why I love building the communities around it, right? It makes amazing friendships, and there are some really amazing people in the community. But I also do stream, to plug myself a little bit. I also stream on my own personal channel because I'm a very proud trans woman, and I love, just chatting streams where I essentially provide support to trans and LGBT people, as well as just talk about things related to transition and trans issues. And I also do, sometimes I play games. Sometimes I play Zelda. Right now I am finishing Majora's Mask for the first time. I know that sounds crazy that the creator of the Zelda Wiki has not finished Majora's Mask, but I think until the Switch with Rewind, it hasn't been something that I felt like I could even do. I'm gonna be
So a
so
couple
real.
fun facts.
Amazing.
You
I'm
mentioned
really
Wind
bad at
Waker.
these, and like the save system is so obtuse, and it really bugs me. And honestly, like it bugs me in all old Zeldas that there isn't just room to room checkpoints. But I digress.
Yeah, I
Older
get
Zelda
it.
games are really tough for me. Like my big hot opinion is that I really don't like Ocarina of Time. I like it's just N64 N64 games. I
And we're
can't
gonna
like when I played the Wind Waker. My natural
Yeah.
first reaction after playing The Wind Waker was go back, play Ocarina of Time. Obviously, like that's the last big Zelda game. And I played a little bit of it with the GameCube disc that I got, the with Master Quest on it. And honestly, I was so bored. It was basically just like playing the same game, but a lot worse.
I get that.
So
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna
I
get
can
into
see.
a
I
little
can
bit-
see how that would be. Yeah.
We're going to
It
get
There's
into
so much to
that
say.
a little bit more here in a minute. A couple side notes here. You mentioned Wind Waker. The fun fact about me, the very first game that I ever streamed in my entire streaming existence was the original version of Wind Waker. It has a special place in my heart too. And recently, one of my mods, Danny Cookie, played through that for the very first time on stream, and he absolutely adored that game. And it was really nice to kind of sit and watch and kind of live vicariously through. One of my favorite pastimes is actually going into people's streams that I know that are playing a Zelda game for the first time and seeing their reactions. And you know, we have one in our chat here, Arcades, currently playing through Ocarina of Time. So
First
that's
time.
a fun thing.
Nice.
And the other thing I wanted to mention, Jess. I've been waiting to
Yeah.
tell you this story for a while, and I've been looking for the right place and time to do it. I think this is the best place. So, a while back, you were playing Ocarina of Time on stream.
It's funny all this Wind Waker talk because I'm like really early in a Wind Waker playthrough right now.
Oh, I love it.
It's peak. It's Wind Waker. You know, it does a lot of things that other Zelda games still don't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Things
does.
that I really miss.
It's the
It's
only
so-
favorite Zelda game that my spouse and I have in common. For